Dummies. Welcome back to another episode of the TastyDoom podcast. Without further ado, let's jump into another episode. At last, we left off.
You find yourself arriving at a large town known as Ashbourne. There is one quest that stands out, though. It's a missing child's quest.
I'll have been there for maybe a moment, just kind of looking at the church. And upon seeing the butler leave, I'm just gonna be like, oh, thank God.
So there's a girl named Sarah that lives in the slums.
Okay.
That's who he last talked to before he went missing. Well, you are in the slums right now.
Oh, I am? Okay.
And there are no guards in sight.
I would like to just find somebody walking looks a little poor.
Yeah, strangely enough, there's no one on the streets.
Okay, I will
roll
walk.
A perception.
Oh, damn it.
In some of the rubble, you'll notice people peeking out and then hiding back behind them. They seem very skittish, but they're everywhere.
Talish, there's a lot of people just hiding in the rubble.
Where?
Everywhere.
Oh, good God, has Kellie been here?
So you're looking through a window?
Mm-hmm.
It's boarded up mostly, but it's poorly boarded up. You can just look through a little crack. It's almost set up like a church. There's a lot of, what do you call those benches?
Pews.
Pews.
There's very poorly built pews. There's a bunch of people in there. They're all chanting.
What are they saying?
They're saying, "All hail the pumpkin god." There is a Sarah in here. What's your business with her?
You see, the thing is, I'm not really supposed to say to others, but know that it is all for his glory.
I told him that the day Randy went missing, we were playing near the forest, and he went into the forest and never came out.
Why would he go missing in the forest?
I don't know. It's supposed to be sacred for people that worship the pumpkin lord, the pumpkin god.
Well, we're looking for him. I'm gonna try and find him.
I could lead you to the forest, but I won't go in. Already you notice the trees look almost dead. And a mist hangs around the forest, almost like staying in place. And you can see what looks to be pumpkins that naturally grow in the forest. So as you walk into the forest, you can see maybe 5 feet in front of you. For the most part, there are a lot of pumpkins that grow in this forest. And as you continue through, it's almost like you can't really backtrack too well. It seems like things are shifting. You lose all sense of direction, and you're not even sure if you're heading to the center anymore. A pumpkin rolls off into a different direction. You can see the end of the fog, and you see a house in the distance.
Are you certain that we should be moving to a creepy house like that? Well, I have a bad feeling about this.
Alright, now that the fog has cleared some, I'm gonna move up to the house, and I'm gonna look in any windows that are present.
Ursock, I am pressed against your back.
You're at outside of an ancient but unharmed mansion. It's a mansion, sorry.
Oh, wow.
It was built with gray stone and has cedar wood decorations. The mansion has tall, large windows, but curtains block the view from the inside. The house is surrounded by what looks to be a well-kept garden, and around that large fence, the front gate creaks open as it welcomes you inside.
Did that gate just move on its own?
It did. It's very welcoming.
So
Now, that is not very, very welcoming.
I'm gonna go up to one of the windows, and I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation to make a puff of wind to try and blow the curtain aside so I can see inside some.
Okay. You notice your spell fails.
I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna look at Kellie and I'm gonna pop again in her face.
Now, why,
Does that one work?
Why
Yes.
do you have to do that? This place is already creepy enough.
What's wrong, Talish?
You can't cast spells
So,
in there.
in the front of the house, you notice when you enter the gate, there's some statues to the right and a courtyard to the left, and a fountain in the middle that has black water coming out of it.
Now, don't be going and trying to drink that water, sweetheart.
Specifically.
It does not look sanitary.
When you come up to the water, the fountain, I want you to roll a
Perception?
perception. Yeah.
6.
Nat 20.
Yay.
27.
That's a 12 for me.
You see a teddy bear floating on top of the water, and there seems to be something white at the bottom of the fountain. It's shaped humanly.
Now, that's a little creepy. Do we want to try to go up and see what is in that fountain?
I'm pretty sure I know.
Now, don't be saying things like that, but let's investigate it further.
Yeah, I don't want to touch the water.
I walk up very carefully and I take out my rapier.
Okay.
I'm going to tighten my grip on the rope in case something grabs it.
And I try to fish the teddy bear out with just my rapier.
Okay.
Oh, hold on.
While you're doing that, I'm going to walk up beside you and try to fish out the human-shaped thing at the bottom.
I'm actually going to just abandon my original plan. I'm going to untie the rope from you. And I'm going to attach it to my grappling hook. And I'm going to try and hook the body and pull it out.
You have the teddy bear on your rapier.
Okay. Once I have it out of the water, I will try to grab the teddy bear.
Okay. Roll a d4.
Oh shit.
I just finished untying the rope from Kellie.
That's a 1?
Tying it to my grappling
You
hook.
take 1 damage of necrotic, and then you have a vision of yourself drowning in that fountain.
I collapse.
You are holding a teddy bear in that vision as well.
Darlings, don't be touching that water now.
Yeah.
I just had a vision, and I'm a little scared now.
Yeah, that's why I felt like there's something wrong with the water.
Don't be
Don't
touching
worry.
the water now.
I got a rope, and I'm going to hook the body.
Oh, hold on. What, you were trying to dig it out anyway, right?
Yeah, he tried to reach
with
in.
my staff.
Oh,
Staff.
Yeah, I have a hook, though, which can hook.
by the way, I chuck
Okay.
the teddy bear.
How are you digging it out with your staff exactly?
Just trying to
Okay.
scoot it.
Just try to scoot it close and scoot it up the fountain?
Yeah.
Okay. You could get a bone. It's all disconnected. You get a femur.
There's a body in there.
Does this look like the femur of an adult or a child?
A child. A very young child. Very young. Probably 5 years old.
That's younger than Randy. This isn't Randy.
I'll put the bone back in the fountain.
You touch the bone?
No, I'll just let it drop back in.
Now, I don't know what this water is, but it is definitely cursed. What did you find in there?
There's a dead body in there.
Now, why did you just have to tell me?
Hey,
Well, you see, when beings decompose in water,
I don't want to hear
Do you guys-
the
I'm just
story
saying-
of people dying.
that's why the water's black.
do you guys want to play cursed fountain roulette?
I have already touched it, and don't be touching it now, okay? Can we go somewhere else now?
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Solid plan. I'm going to walk up to the door of the mansion,
Okay.
and I'm going to knock.
Now, did you have to announce that we are here?
Nothing happened.
This house is gonna come alive, and it is gonna eat me.
Is the door locked?
How
Is it, though?
Now hold on just 1 minute, okay? We don't need to brute force this thing. Alright?
I vicious mockery the door handle.
I reach in.
Do you really?
Can I?
I don't know.
Does it
No.
work?
I'm pretty sure
no.
it has to hear. I reach into my hair and I pull out 2 pins. I have thieves' tools and I'm proficient with them. I don't know why, but it says right here. And I walk up to the door and I attempt to unlock it.
You're a criminal.
So you notice
You've got the criminal background.
there's no keyholes to this door.
Well, okay. I guess we're gonna have...
I'm going to say the chant to the door.
Okay.
Oh, it gives me
Nothing happens.
heebie-jeebies.
I'm going to try the door again.
Okay.
Still locked?
Yep.
Damn.
I'm gonna turn into a brown bear and just push the door down.
Okay.
Break it down.
I'm gonna step back.
So when you go to attack the door, you notice that you're not actually hitting the door. It's like you're getting pushed back by a barrier.
I can't talk as a bear, so.
Now,
Can't you?
that didn't look right.
I'm gonna throw a rock at the window.
Okay. It bounces off. Doesn't even touch the window, really. It's
Now-
up force.
Do you think that there might be a different way in that's not the front door?
I don't know, you criminal. Do you know any other ways into houses?
Now look,
You
all
can
right,
pick
that
locks?
that was before I found Cupid.
You've been able
Okay.
to pick locks this entire time?
I'm gonna lumber over to the statues.
Okay. 4 life-size statues dressed as knights with tritons in hand are on a pedestals 15 apart and form a cube. They're all facing west. The pedestals read Nikolai the Nectorious, Indrit the Elegant, Severit the Selfless, and Wanda the Whimsical.
Can you say those names one more time?
Yeah, sure.
And when you say them, give me the first letter of the name.
Nikolai the Nectorious, N. Indrik the Elegant, E. Sevet
S.
the Selfless, and Wanda the Whimsical.
I'm going to
Oh,
turn
wow.
each of those statues into their respective direction. Nicholas is north, Everett is east, Severit or whatever is south, and Wendy is west. If they turn, I am not very strong.
They do turn easily, and you hear some unlockings.
Now, dear Cupid, I pray to you, and I believe that our friend here deserves an inspiration.
We're in Pumpkin Land now.
I'll give you an inspiration. That was very clever.
Okay.
Across from the statues is that courtyard, or you can go in the mansion.
Okay, you've mentioned the courtyard twice now. Is there anything of interest in the courtyard?
So you can't see it, it's blocked by hedges.
Do we check the outside before going in, or...?
Now, personally, that house looks a little creepy, and I would rather not go into it just yet.
Okay. Let's check the courtyard then.
I'm just
There's
gonna
nothing in there.
walk up,
There's a tennis court.
lumber over, and just like push the hedge down and walk through it.
Okay, that's
The
fine.
hedge
You can do
pushes
that.
back.
I guess we just follow our teddy bear friend.
So it's just a courtyard surrounded by hedges, a small table with a note and 2 chairs, and it looks like a strange dug-up hole also is inside of there. But that's it.
Check out the hole.
I want to check out the note.
Okay, so there's nothing special about the hole. It's just a small, weirdly dug-up hole. Maybe the gardener was planting something there.
Small, like, plant a seed small, or small, like, child small?
Good question. In between?
Okay.
Like pieces of a child small.
Pieces of a child small. Very smart, Kelly.
You want to read the note?
I want to read the note, yeah.
It's a note that says, I've been pregnant with yet another child. I do hope we get a boy this time.
Oh, no. Do you say that out loud?
Yeah, I will say that out loud.
Oh, shit. They kill the children that aren't boys.
Jack has been so worried about it for some reason. No matter, we both have plenty of life still in us. I'm sure and the note is tore off.
Thinking about it, was there any boy children in that group in the house?
There was a few boys.
Okay.
Now, you guys wouldn't be thinking
I specifically asked about
that
the girls.
they're killing all of the boys in this area?
No, you got that backwards. They want a boy. They were having girls. There were bones of a child in the fountain, which does not bode well for the life of a child.
Oh, dearie, you think that might have been a little girl that was in that fountain?
Possibly. And then a boy went missing. My bet here is they stole
Is
the
they
boy.
have kidnapped a poor... We need to go find that, darling.
Yes.
That's it. I want to go in that house.
Get that paladin mage. Let's
I am
go.
Totally and 100% ready.
Lead the way. Open the door.
By the way,
I would rather not
Ladies
be the
first.
Now, hold on.
I will
gonna-
open the door for
I'm
her.
gonna kind of like, and I am a 10 foot by 10 foot. You could ride me. That's what I'm trying to gesture to you.
Oh.
Now, I am not that kind of lady.
That's his signal for hop on.
Oh! Well, All right, I will just. Now I'm a little short here, and you seem to be a fairly substantial, fluffy bear.
I'll hoist you up.
Well, thank you, darling. I will land on top and just kind of like reach around and just hug him tightly.
Teamwork.
I'll open the door.
Giddy up.
The door opens.
Is there anything in the doorway at all? Or more important question, is it double doors or a single door?
It's a double door. When you open it, you see a foyer.
Yeah, I'll open both doors so that our bear can get through easily. And I will go in first and keep an eye around the corners to see if there's anyone nearby.
As you walk in, the mansion greets you with a rotten rug at the entrance. The wood floors look as though they are beginning to rot away. Air around you feels compressed, making it somewhat difficult to breathe. Every step you take, you can hear the floors creak underneath your weight. To your right is a place to hang your jackets and shoes. Straight ahead of you is another door. On the door is a carved message, and it says, "Don't look at her."
So as we enter, I really think, and it's more to myself, and I'm like, I really wish that I could sense if there is any evil or anything here. It isn't going to work out for me, Cupid. I'm going to need your guidance to help me with this. Now, the reason I say that, 1, I don't have guidance. 2, I don't have bless. 3, my divine sense. Now, here's the funny part, and I'm still like talking as my character. As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your turn, blah, blah, blah. You can use this feature 0 times per long rest.
Okay, I'm almost positive there's a minimum of 1.
Yeah.
It says 0 times.
I'll give it to you. What's the range of it?
60 feet. That is not totally covered.
You are surrounded by desecrated ground here.
Now, fellas.
And you sense a demon, an incredibly evil demon, on the upper floor.
Now, fellas, there is a very strong presence of undeath and hate in this place, and it is directly above us.
I start walking to the nearest staircase.
Now, hold on. We should really think about how we're gonna approach this. That's a good argument, but we should really just.
The foyer only has one door, by the way, and that's the one that said, "Don't look at her."
So those are very encouraging words, but we need to just kind of think about this for a minute. How exactly do we want to fight a demon?
I hold up my paw.
Are you certain you are going to be able to hurt a demon with just your paws? Okay.
I'm going to take out my steel mirror, and I'm going to use it to look behind me. As I do not cast the reflection, and I can see perfectly clearly behind myself.
The joke's on you. There is a vampire standing behind you, and you can't see him either.
That would be fun.
All right. Well, I think we are prepared, and so let's go upstairs and introduce ourselves.
So you open the door?
I am not touching that unholy relic.
I smack it.
It's a 5-foot door, by the way.
I can squeeze through it. I'm going to break it down.
So, through the door, you see a grand hall. Doors are everywhere around you. You don't see any stairs. Nearly empty, another rotten rug extends all the way across. To the west of the room is a fireplace, and flanking you on both sides are a suit of armor holding tridents. Chandelier hangs in the center of the room, giving off a dim light. 7 doors, including the door you went through, reside in this room. 2 doors lie on the south wall, 1 to the east and west. I can draw it, actually. Those are your doors.
I'm going to smell the air real deep, see if I smell anything.
You do not. You can roll a perception and see if you hear something.
Do I have the chance as well?
Yeah.
17.
5.
You hear crying
Which direction?
through that door.
I'm going to go over the door.
Okay.
I'm going to look at
I'll open the door.
You open the door and you find yourself in a closet. There are boxes everywhere. Are you gonna walk in?
Why did I open this door?
You hear crying still.
Did my 5 got me hearing the crying?
Now that you open the door, you can hear crying.
Okay. Does the crying sound like it's coming in the door to the right where the door's blocking? I'm gonna check the left first.
Okay. Boxes. I mean, that's all. It's a storage area. You notice there's water on the floor.
I'm gonna look up.
Completely dry.
What color is the water?
Black.
Now, sweetheart, you don't want to be touching that water now.
I kick the boxes in the room.
Okay.
No chill. I'm making sure if there's something in there, it jumps out now. I'm just...
You hear the crying.
I know, I don't trust the other direction. His first step is kick any boxes this way, and then I'll push the door open the rest of the way, see if it swings in far enough.
Okay. So you break the boxes. There's some stuff that fell off. You actually see a healing potion.
Oh, I'll grab that.
Are we certain that we want to be taking some kind of weird potion out of a haunted
Put
house?
it in my bag.
That is going to come back to bite us later.
Looks like a health potion. It should be useful.
Yeah, it looks like a health potion, but you know what? I trust you.
You know, there's a crying thing somewhere in this thing, so let's thing this out, okay?
All right, let me get off this bed here.
Is there? Do I see the thing crying?
You open the door all the way?
Yeah, I'll push it as far back as it'll go.
Yeah, you see a red-headed little girl in the corner. She looks completely drenched in water and is holding a teddy bear.
Are you the poor child that lost your life in the fountain?
Her crying will suddenly turn into little giggles.
Remember, we're not supposed to look at her.
Oh shit.
She will turn around
I close my eyes.
and look into your eyes.
That's literally my last word. Oh shit.
Take 2 necrotic damage. She had solid black eyes as you feel them into your soul. But you're closing your eyes now?
I'm actually gonna vicious mockery her.
Okay.
Does it take any effect?
No.
I'm gonna close my eyes.
Okay.
Any chance we can talk now?
Her voice sounds as if she was in water. Play a game with me.
Oh, come on. You can actually make it sound like you're underwater. To our dear listeners, our DM just took a swig of Mountain Dew and then tried to talk with it.
What game do you want to play? And is it perchance a game where you give us back the boy?
She just responds by, "You never play with me anymore."
Okay, you're in a loop. I'm betting. Something like that. Are you talking to me? My name? I'm not going to tell you my name.
We could play hide and seek.
You see, I have to keep my eyes closed, though, and I don't think I'm going to be good at hide and seek like that.
Oh, and I bet Melina would like to play too.
Who's Melina, and is she behind me?
It's her favorite game.
If I open my eyes right now, are you going to be right in front of me?
I don't think you should open up your eyes, darling. I think this spirit is just lost. I think we need to shut the door.
Are we hiding, or are we finding?
Okay, I'm gonna go to the fountain and count. Make sure you tell Melina to hide.
Oh, no.
Melina, hide!
And you hear wet footsteps walk away and fade.
I'm going to open my eyes.
I open my eyes as well. She is stuck in a death loop.
She fell in the fountain and drowned on accident?
Most likely. This place...
You had the vision, right?
I did have the vision.
You seen a figure drowning her. Someone was physically drowning her.
There's murder going on in this house.
I'm going to go back out to the front door. Is the fountain visible from the front door?
Yeah.
Is she there?
Yep.
Is there anyone else present?
No.
Is she just standing there, or is she being drowned by a force I can't see?
She's standing there with her eyes closed.
Okay, I'm going to go back in.
Now, I think we shouldn't be looking at any of these other rooms. And I think we should just go straight upstairs and confront this demon that I have a hunch is called Melina.
First, we have to find the stairs.
Now, I don't understand Beth, so you're either gonna have to change back.
I lumber over to the door and I push it open.
That's not what I meant to do.
What door?
I think he wants us to search
The
more
closest
rooms.
door.
The
sorry.
closest door?
Yeah.
Okay. As you open the door, music flows out of the room and into your ears. Across the way, chairs dancing around a table abruptly stop along with the music. The room goes completely silent, Are you going in?
I grab the
don't-
door handle with my mouth, and then I back up and close the door.
No. What was the music playing? Could I hear enough of it to play it?
No, you didn't hear enough.
Oh, yeah, I went to the front door anyways.
I'll go to the door on the other side.
Really dislike this place.
I'm going to come back in. Little girl standing by the fountain with her eyes closed. Oh, sorry.
That one's locked.
You went to this one first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will break the door down.
Hold on, we have a lock picker.
Is there a
Hold on,
keyhole
hold on.
on this?
There's no keyhole.
Yeah, go ahead.
It just,
I break it down.
Teddy Bear, you're just gonna have to just put your weight into it.
It's the same exact thing that happened with the front door. It's like a barrier blocks it.
Okay, I'm going to inspect the statues.
Okay.
Anything special about the statues?
The statues that are in the room.
Just statues. Pseudo armor.
You wouldn't happen to think that there might be something underneath this the disgusting rug, would you?
I'll grab the rug and flip it over.
Nothing.
Any sconces on the wall?
Yeah, there are some.
I'm going to fiddle with
All
them.
lit.
Is there none that aren't lit?
Nope.
I'm going to use prestidigitation to snuff them all out.
Okay. You are in darkness.
Yeah, that doesn't really affect me. Does anything happen with the door? I'm going to try it.
Would you mind turning the lights back on, please?
I'll prestidigitation the lights back
Thank
up.
you. I don't like being in the dark, especially in a creepy house.
You can try some more doors.
I'll go over to this door and push it open.
Okay, that one opens. Looks to be a living room. At the far end of the room, you can see a fireplace surrounded by chairs and a giant portrait on the top. Looks like there's a piano on the left corner and a small table. Looks like chess. And you see two skeletons there, mumbling to each other. It looks as though they're playing a game of chess between each other. You hear one say, "James, you damn cheater. I might not have eyes, but I can still see. There ain't never been no horse that moves in an L. What are you gonna do next? Make the towers move?" He says, "Oh, Sam, is simply how the game's played. And the towers can move. Now, if you just shut up, we have guests."
Hello. He is right. The horses do actually move in a little L shape.
So, you're gonna go and talk to him?
Yeah, I'm going to try and converse with the skeletons.
And the butler-looking skeleton, he's wearing a nice garment, bows down to you. "Greetings. How may I assist you? I'm James. This is the gardener, Sam."
Hello, yes. We were trying to find a young boy by the name of Randy.
"Randy? I don't know anybody named Randy.
He'd be recent, like within the last few months.
My memory doesn't go back.
It wouldn't happen because you probably don't have a brain now, would it?
But
What am I saying? I'm talking to a freaking skeleton.
that was kind of insulting.
A little offensive.
It's more just a fear effect. I'm not used to this kind of horror.
He's perfectly civilized. I don't understand.
I'm just gonna step outside of this room.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I get it. I'm not the most appealing looking.
Yeah, she just hasn't seen much of the world.
Yes, it happens.
We saw a young girl who wanted to play hide and seek. She mentioned a Melina?
You must have talked to Annie, right?
She didn't say her name. She seemed like she was...
She was holding a teddy bear?
Yes, teddy bear.
She's an interesting character. She does love attention, so I would recommend you not giving it to her.
Oh, yes. I looked at her and it hurt.
I'm gonna drop my wild shape.
Hello, sir.
Could you lead us to the stairs?
I would not recommend going to the stairs.
That is where we are going.
I will not go up the stairs, I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to go up the stairs.
The door is locked, unfortunately. I know there's a key lying around somewhere. No?
Is it the door that didn't have a keyhole?
No, that leads to the library.
How do we get into the library?
It also has a key. But you see, when you have the key, you don't actually need
It
to
just
physically
opens for you.
put it in, yes.
Yes. Do you know where the key is? Both of the keys?
I know the library key is in the kitchen, but other than that, no, I don't.
Where's the kitchen? Where's that at?
The kitchen is through the living room.
Through the west side or east side door?
South.
That is... Oh, back where we came from. Oh, it's the door I wasn't there for, yes. Oh. I don't know why we didn't try that one. So weird.
Yes.
Yes, of
Unfortunately, I'm not very willing to move outside of this room in general.
No, when you're playing chess, I would hate to pull you from that.
Not just that. This is just the safest room in this entire building.
Good to know. We got a safe room.
So I would want to stay down here. But if there's anything else I can help you with, I would gladly do so.
Yes.
Why don't you want to leave?
Well, when the family passed, their ghosts aren't very welcoming.
Well,
but they
Annie-
were good people. And some of their ghosts still remain good people.
Annie was very pleasant.
I assure you, she doesn't mean it.
Well, she was very pleasant. Other than the pain.
She doesn't mean the pain, I should say.
Yeah. I got that. She was just lonely.
Any gestures to the portrait of the family. That was once me, and he shows a little butler in the corner of the painting.
You've lost weight.
And Sam isn't in the picture because he's not important.
Damn.
How does Sam react to that?
You son of a bitch! James, I'll beat you the next week.
You know, actually, do you know any perchance where their ghosts might be specifically residing?
I can tell you about them, but I could not tell you.
That we'll have to do. Tell me. Go on.
So of course and he goes over to the portrait. There's Jack, the father of the house. And of course right next to him is Verka, his wife.
Did Jack happen to own a tavern?
Jack did own a tavern, yes. Then the oldest of the sisters is Caroline. She's the tall one here. As you can see, she's wearing a apron because she likes to cook.
Gonna be in the kitchen.
Now, did I just hear that right?
What part? She likes to cook?
That a woman is in the kitchen.
Oh my god.
You just keep on.
Kelly, she liked to cook. She enjoyed the pastime.
Now, who just told you that?
I point at the skeleton.
Now, I'm sorry, sir, but what was your gender?
Oh, to be able to cast silence.
I don't think it matters.
To me, it really does matter.
Kelly, a ghost!
What?
As I was saying, there is then Donica. She's the middle child. She likes to read.
In the library?
Of course, Annie. She's an attention seeker.
Attention.
She's the youngest daughter.
Whore.
Then there's Melina. She's wearing the polka dotted dress there.
Polka dots.
And Greta, who's the child crying in the portrait.
Why is she crying?
She is a very dramatic woman.
Oh, yes.
Much like the one in your party.
Now, what is that supposed to mean?
Great, now she's gonna talk for an hour.
It's a compliment.
I don't think.
Kelly, I
that-
think you misunderstood what he said.
Now, this bastard here with no guts is saying I'm very dramatic.
Hold on. Now, what he means by that is that you're so beautiful you must act in dramas.
I need a persuasion on that.
Yes, 12.
12. What would it be? Insight on my...
Probably.
Yeah, I'd assume.
It's an 11. You know what, sir? I apologize. I think my friend is right. And you know what? I'm just going to see myself out when you guys are done talking.
Hang on, Kelly. When somebody gives you a compliment, you have to say thank you.
Well, I'm just a little deterred by the fact that he is just bones. So I'm just going to see myself out. And when we figure out what it is that we're supposed to do here, then we go upstairs and we purge this place of the evil that has found itself in this wonderful, wonderful home. Okay?
Sounds like a plan.
I turn and walk out.
And last but not least in this portrait is, of course, the child that Burka is carrying.
Yes?
The young baby, Ivan.
Ivan. Yes. And how long ago was this picture? Was he this age when he met an unfortunate end?
No, I believe he was older before this all happened.
I don't know. Ivan is going to get a blank spot. All right.
And I forgot to mention, in the grand hall above the fireplace is a beautiful woman with almost bright glowing red hair.
Portrait or actual woman?
Portrait.
Sorry.
Sorry.
She's watching us.
Bright, almost glowing red hair. Her eyes are ice blue, and her eyes almost feel like they're following you at a half grin. Below the painting is a plate with the words Zora the First, and underneath that, the words, "At which hour the world is at its darkest, these shall rise from the ash unbroken and bringeth light." All the children also had red hair, with the child's hair being the brightest of the red hairs. The father had red hair as well. The mother had black hair.
Now, are you guys done talking with them individuals? Because I'm starting to hear sounds, and it's
You're
getting a little
imagining
creepy.
them.
I'm gonna go back in the big hall and go to the next door.
Okay.
Who was Zora the First?
She was the founder of the family.
What's the last name for this family?
Well, seeing that she was the founder, their last name
Zora?
is Zorik.
Zorik.
Okay, so you said you wanted to check some more doors?
Yep.
Okay. Any of them specifically?
This next one, the closest one.
It is locked as well.
I'll go over to this one.
I feel like this house is
Also
trying to keep
locked.
us from getting into places. And it's really starting to drive me nuts.
Should we go back to the room with the floating chairs?
Well, they're probably already in a dance, and I would hate to interrupt their fun that they're having.
Chairs dancing?
But
Yeah, I'll lead you over to the room.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to open the door to the room.
Hold on.
It's already happened.
Dead, damn it.
Why would I hold on when I've already done it?
Music comes out of the room, abruptly stops. Dancing chairs also abruptly stop.
Wait, no.
Uh,
Now I will take out
That-
my lute and attempt to continue the
I
song.
already tried to warn you, but you just ignored me like you always do.
Hold on, I'm trying to make chairs dance. Can I play the song?
Can we just go in the room, please?
You
Yes.
could play
yes.
like 3 notes.
Okay, I'm going to play those 3 notes and see if they respond to those 3 notes.
They shift a little bit.
I'm going to close the door. We can't go in. Hold on. And I'm going to listen.
You can't hear anything.
Crack the door open, but not open it.
You hear music, but it abruptly stops as soon as you open the door again.
I have another thought. I'm going to go back in to the room with the skeletons to the piano and see if there's sheet music there.
Okay.
Now, where are you going?
Sheet music. I got to find how to make the chairs dance. It's important to me.
Are you certain that there he goes walking off again?
Is there wood in the fireplace?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Produce Flame and light it on fire.
Okay. So you're looking for sheet music.
Yeah, I go to the... You said there's a piano in this corner of the room. I'm going to see if there's perchance music there that I
So
can...
there is music there. There's a bunch.
I'm going to look for one that has the 3 notes that I played.
Roll an investigation.
21. Wait, dirty 20, sorry.
None of these had the notes that you played.
I'm going to just grab one and take it in there and start playing it and see if it works.
They don't react. You notice some books on a shelf in the living room that might have something.
It might have music or that reacted to me playing music.
Ursock,
No.
are we wanting to go in this room, or are we wanting to just stand here and be twiddling our thumbs while we wait for him to find some music?
You don't understand how important this is.
You're not there, sir.
I'm everywhere.
So of
Do you
course,
want
did
to
I tell
check
you
it
there was
out?
an organ? That's what the music
I
was
would
being
rather
played
we
out of?
just go inside and get this whole ordeal over with.
All I remember was piano.
Okay, I meant organ,
Organ.
and then there's a bunch of shelving with a bunch of books. It's up to you what to do.
Is there music books?
There might be.
I'm looking for music books.
Okay. Looking at the books, you notice all of them are music books that look like they haven't been touched in many years. Roll a perception.
10.
Okay. You notice one book that seems to be dust-free. The book is called Tales of a Hero
I shall grab Tales of a Hero.
by Benjamin Merrick.
Benjamin Merrick, and I shall...
When you open it, a note is found, and all it says is, brother's favorite song. He throws a fit if you play anything else. It's a good song, though, and we can't help to dance every time.
Alright, alright. Does it have matching notes?
It does.
Alright, I run out of the room excited. I found it! I found it! I found it!
You found what?
And I'm gonna run over to the kitchen area. The song! The song! And I don't want to get in the way of the chairs.
Yeah, I was about to say that maybe you ought
Hold
to go
this.
by. This is awkward. All right, I'll grab it and hold it up in front of him.
And I will play it.
They don't move.
I thought you said that you found.
Stand there. I'm gonna roll the piano out here.
Okay.
Oh my
Or the organ,
word!
sorry.
The organ is in the living room.
Oh.
And it's probably bolted to the wall.
Hold on, I thought the organ was here.
No.
There's an organ in here.
There's a piano in here, organ in there.
Oh, perfect. I'll just take the book, go to the organ.
Okay.
Now, you want me to hold this, and then you just rip it out of my
I'm
hand.
sorry. Okay. And I play the organ.
Okay. As you pearl performance.
21.
Perfect. You play it flawlessly. And as you do, the chairs begin to dance once again.
Yes.
And as you finish the song, they sit in perfectly placed in the table, tucked in, and you hear an unlocking.
Wait, that was a puzzle?
Now, how are you managing to do this?
I just wanted
I'm
to make the
starting
chairs
to wonder
dance.
if you are the final boss.
No.
Because you seem to
Hold
know
on.
exactly what to do.
This is just a misunderstanding. You see,
You are going to be walking in front of me
I
from
like
now on.
music and I played music.
Well, I understand
She's got
that.
a point. You do kind of look like a demon.
It's a coincidence, and I do not look like a demon.
Vaguely.
I look vaguely like a devil.
Now,
Same thing.
No, they're different.
yeah, I want you to be walking in front of me from now on.
But I'm so...
I just want to make sure that we are on the same page
Which
of
door
a
unlocked?
good book.
Did
It
it
was a
sound like?
door in the living room that you haven't been through.
I'm gonna
I-
try to
One
open
door.
it.
I believe it's most likely the library.
It opens up, and you find yourself in a small kitchen.
It's just a coincidence, okay?
Now, how? All right, let's back up. So you figured out how to open up the front door almost instantly, and then we come inside. We find some doors locked, and you're like, "Oh, hold on 1 second." And then you turn and go back to the spooky room with the skeletons. You grab a single book off of a shelf, and I mean, I swear, you weren't even in there for less than 1 minute. And you come out here,
Listen.
you start, you pretty
Listen.
much go straight to the piano.
Okay.
You start playing, and then things start unlocking again.
Listen. For a second. First off, with the statues out front. Statue puzzles are a very common thing. I hear about them all the time.
That's exactly what the owner of this place would say.
Doubtful, because why would he make that be one of the puzzles if you hear
Well,
about them all
how
the time?
do you explain you
Second off,
figured it out so fast?
this is just luck. I just wanted to play the music that made the chairs dance. I had 3 notes to work with, the beginning of the song, and there was a book in there that was a music book, and it was untouched by the dust.
Now, did any of us see that?
I don't-
Did you happen to
frankly,
see a
I
book
don't care.
in there that had no dust on it?
You
I
held
wasn't
the
looking
book for a
for
second.
one.
I'm just saying. I know I've been with you for a while.
Listen,
But I'm
I'll go
just
first, but
worried.
when I die, you're going to regret it. And I'm going to open the door and go
I
in.
really doubt that because I'm pretty sure you look straight at that girl like you knew her.
What? No, I didn't. You were behind me anyways.
I averted my gaze, and you just kept looking at her. I'm just saying, there's a couple of things happening.
You heard me say, oh shit, I didn't realize.
Yeah. Oh shit, as in, whoops, I done screwed up and looked right at the person who I knew after I just read
I
a
said,
note.
oh shit,
Okay.
because
Kellie,
you warned me.
the longer you bitch about this, the longer it's going to take for us to get out of here.
Listen,
All right. I will just silence. I will be a good woman.
Kelly,
And I will just stay in the back where I
What makes a
belong.
woman good if
First
she's
off, I
silent?
didn't say any of that.
maybe Cupid just blessed me with the path. Maybe that's what happened.
Oh, I hope so. All right. But
Okay.
let's go on ahead. Let's go into the kitchen.
So you guys
Yeah,
enter
don't
the
even
kitchen?
get me started on that one.
Yes, we entered the kitchen.
While we're here, can you make me a sandwich?
You bastard.
As you enter the kitchen, the door closes behind you guys.
Now,
behind all
see,
of us.
this is another thing. I keep my eye on you.
Are you? I make it dark.
Damn it. Turn the lights back on.
Find yourself in a small kitchen filled with crates and shelving. To the left is an oven with the tables flanking it. On the table is some small vegetables grown in the garden. As you enter, your ears are hit by a young woman's screams coming from the oven in the room. It yells, "It burns! It burns! Let me out, please!"
Oh, this sounds like a trap, but I definitely let her out.
You can't open it.
Talish, will you please
Are there flames inside?
turn the lights back on, please?
There are flames inside.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to try and snuff them out if it'll work, if it's even possible.
Okay.
It's
You
possible
create-
it's too much of a fire.
Smoke, but it's still way too much of a fire. You hear it continue. Why? Why? I thought you... And the screams just change into a loud, more painful screams. The oven cannot be opened. As you stay in the room, you notice it gets hotter and hotter and hotter.
Now, I don't know if you guys can feel this at all, but I'm starting to sweat underneath this armor.
You guys. Oh wait, hold on. We're trapped in here.
We need to find a way out of here.
I'm gonna. Are there lights in this place?
What's up?
Is there lighting in this kitchen?
Yes. There's a door across from you.
Is it the one that was unlocked after you played the music?
No, this was the
No.
one
So,
that I think it shut
Across
behind
from the
us.
kitchen from the one that shut behind you.
So it'd be over here.
Okay.
I'll try that door.
Okay. It opens fine.
I'm going to leave.
Do I see any telling on how I might save this fake spirit thingy that's dying in an oven?
You don't. I mean, unless you can think of something.
I know this sounds horrible, but I'm pretty sure that she is just stuck in a death cycle.
I'm gonna take my
We need
dagger
to
out
leave.
and try and break the oven open. How about that? I am resistant to fire damage, so
Okay.
hoping that'll help me survive longer in this area.
So go ahead and roll a strength. You're prying it open, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
5.
So you try, you fail, and you take 1d6 fire damage.
That's cocked.
Alright, reroll it.
So I take 3.
2 6s in a row.
Yeah, that happens. That really do be like that.
Is anyone else in the room with him?
No, as soon as the door opened, I would have left.
I'm watching him from outside the room through the doorway.
You're fine. You can feel the heat, but it doesn't hurt you. It's still getting hotter.
Talish, come on.
We need to be
It
leaving.
begins to shake.
I'm very sorry that I can't get you out of the oven. And I run from the room.
Okay. So as you enter the other room, do you close the door at all?
I would close
Do
it
I need
behind
to?
him.
Does it
It's up to
feel
you.
like the heat's coming through?
Heat is coming through a little bit.
Gotta shut the door.
As you close the door, you hear an explosion on the other side. You find yourself in a pantry, a giant pantry. There's rotten food everywhere. There is a note on the ground with a key. The note reads, "I love cooking, especially with Mommy. I want to make sure our new baby brother will love my cooking, so he will like me more than all my other sisters. I wish I could cook with Daddy too, but ever since our brother has been born, he's been and the rest of the paper is scorched.
I'll pick up the key.
Is there any other way out of this place? No, we have to go back through the kitchen.
Not necessarily. I'm going to step back. All right. I got this. I don't want to rush the wall and try and break through it.
Oh my gosh.
Roll the strength.
A nat 1.
You go to ram into it, and you bounce right off. But as you do, a splinter stabs you a little bit, so you take 1d4 damage.
Oh, man. I'm taking so much damage.
Now, I don't
One
think that is really a good idea.
Hop back up right afterwards.
We're probably going to have to go back through the kitchen, sweetheart.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay.
I'm going to try to open the door to where the oven was a little bit. Does it still feel hot in there?
It does not. Looks the exact same as when you entered last time.
Do we want somebody to wait here and make sure this door doesn't close on us in case we can't get through the other side?
Yes, block it with your body, Kelly. You love using your body for things all the time.
Now, I do like using my body for things, but I kind of want to just get out of here.
But just remember the words of your church and song, of course. If you want to spread the word, you gotta get your foot in the door. So keep your foot in the door, and I'm gonna go to the other side of the room.
Did I ever tell you just how much of an angel voice you have?
You know, sometimes
You
do.
You really just encourage me. I will hold this door open with my life if I have to.
Okay, and I'm gonna give myself bardic inspiration and open the door. I'm just worried now.
I'm going to cast guidance on you as you go through.
I've so far taken 6 points of self-inflicted damage.
So, as you go through the kitchen, nothing happens. But you hear almost too well. Ready or not, here I come.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Should we hide?
There's nowhere to hide.
There is nowhere to hide, sweetheart.
You're right. I'm just going to go through the door. I'll hold it open. Come on.
I'll run through.
I run.
Okay, everyone makes it through fine.
Okay, on to the next room.
We could hide in the oven.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Smart.
that sounds just like
Oh
a
my
bitchy idea.
God. Do you think she hid in the oven?
Probably.
Oh my God. That's so brutal. My goal now is to check on Annie to see if there's now a figure drowning her at the water.
Okay, so you go.
Back out to the front door.
Where are you going?
I want to see if the ghost of Annie is getting drowned in that pool of water.
So as you open the door, Annie stands in front of you.
Avert your gaze! Avert your gaze!
Hey.
I won't look at her.
Where are you? Hello?
I'm going to turn around, take that mirror out, open my eyes, and look behind me with the mirror.
She stares at you through the mirror. There you are.
Hey.
But you don't get damaged.
Oh, thank God. Hey. I got found. Dang it.
This is no fun. You didn't even try to hide.
I second-guessed my hiding spot, and that was my fatal mistake.
Alright, guess I gotta find the others.
Yep.
I close my eyes. I close my eyes.
Does she turn away from me?
She does. You can feel her brush up against you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Where are you?
Can we find a different room to go to, please?
I think as long as you keep your eyes closed, I think you're kind of hidden.
I can't see a thing. But somebody please help me. Anyone.
I'm going to grab Kelly's hand, and I will lead her out of the room.
Is that you?
Yes, this is me.
Okay.
Yes. Out of the room. I'm going through the door.
Am I facing the right direction?
Is he facing the right direction?
Roll a d4. 3, you're facing the right direction.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, you're facing the right direction. Just walk forward.
I'll walk forward.
Okay, you guys make it through. Do you close the door?
Yeah, seems like a prudent decision.
In your face. You don't hear her anymore.
Where are we now?
You're in the grand hall.
We're back in the grand hall where the organ is.
Can we open our eyes yet, Talish?
Yes, yeah, I believe you can.
Wait, we're in the grand hall where the skeletons are at?
No, where the organ is.
No. With the fireplace, the big open area.
Yeah, the one
with
that
all
had
the doors.
the organ.
The organ's in the living room.
So I have the key. I'm gonna walk up to one of the locked doors and see if it unlocks.
Okay. So you find that the door closest to the living room unlocks.
Should be this one.
Yeah.
It's the library.
I'll push it open
Okay.
slowly.
Bookshelves stretch across the middle of the room. Blood is splattered everywhere. Giggles can be heard as you enter.
I really, really dislike this place.
Yeah, but we're here.
I know. Let's just get this thing over with. I would like to look around and maybe investigate the blood splatter. Ooh, finally getting some good stuff. So that's a 19.
19. It's interesting. Looks like kind of the blood splatters you would expect from a very heavy bludgeoned attack.
Is anybody else getting the sense that somebody came through here and killed all these little girls?
You know,
Yes.
that is exactly what happened. Yes, that is very accurate.
How much do we think that it's the father himself?
You know, I don't know about that one. That's a hard call.
Well, let's try to find the key that's in here,
I will.
and go try to find our way. I mean, Talish, just go ahead and just find the key, and let's just get out of here.
I'm gonna investigate for the key. I just want to say though, I don't know where the key is.
Now, you can say all you want, but I'm pretty sure
But I'll
you
roll
know
an investigation
exactly.
on this.
I'll help look for it.
Oh, thank God I rolled low. That'll be a 14, unless he helps me and I get advantage. Are you doing your own investigation?
I'll roll it.
Yeah,
Terrible.
out of 14.
14 and what?
7.
7. Okay. Where are you guys looking?
I guess on any tables that are in there, something where
There's
you
a
might
few
set
tables,
something.
there's some books open and stuff, but you don't see any keys.
Are there any books about keys?
Is there a book labeled Stairway to Heaven?
There's not. Do you want to look
Nah,
for
I
a
can't
book
go
of
very
keys?
far into that. I don't want to get us
Yeah,
in
no.
trouble. Yeah, is there a book of keys?
You can find a book of keys.
Really? I'm gonna take that one off the shelf.
Okay.
Open it up.
You gonna read it?
I'm gonna skim it.
Okay. Roll a d6.
Oh no. 5.
You get hit in the head by something.
Did I see what hit him?
Are you looking in his direction?
Yeah, I'm around him helping him.
You notice a girl standing there with a book in her hand.
I'm gonna. Can I see her?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, excuse me. I'm trying to read.
She just kind of looks away. Her head's down. She looks like she's being shy.
Well, hello.
Doesn't respond.
Did you happen to find somebody over there, sweetheart?
Can't you see her?
Do I see her?
Yeah.
That didn't happen to be one of them other ghosties, would it?
I heard you like to read. I'm betting your name is Donica.
She doesn't respond.
Do you know where the key to upstairs is?
She points in a direction that would be kind of like towards the kitchen, but not quite the kitchen.
I'm gonna go check over there. Thank you.
Yeah. Is anyone else going over there?
Yeah, I'll follow him.
I'll go.
As soon as you take your eyes off the girl, she disappears.
Now, I hate it when they do that.
I mean, how do I even really notice?
Sometimes I wish you could disappear like that.
Sometimes I pray to gods I don't believe in about it.
That's just a terrible thing to say.
He says it out of love.
I hope so, but it didn't feel like there was a lot of love behind that. Anyway, where's this dang key at?
I'm just gonna go directly to where she pointed and see if there's a thing there.
No book or anything.
I'm gonna go back around and
Now,
look at the bookshelf where she pointed.
there wouldn't happen to be some, like, special book that if you pull on it, it opens up some secret doorway.
Possibly.
I
look-
start pulling on books.
I don't know. That sounds awfully suspicious, Kelly.
I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I'm just saying. I'm trying to use what I have to get us out of this situation.
I'll look and see if there's any weird looking books.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I just
As
randomly
you
start pulling
books,
books.
you hear crying.
18.
Okay. You find a couple interesting books. A few books that aren't covered in dust. like the rest. They look more recently
Perused.
perused, if you want to try.
All right, so I will hold my hand above my head in case I get whacked, and I'll pull on it.
Okay.
Anything happen?
No,
I'll go to the next one and do the same thing.
nothing happens.
What's the title of the books?
So there's one that is The History of Zorik, Phoenix Legends, and Nikolai the Victorious is the book name.
What was that one? The history of what?
Zorik, their family history. So none of the books here or over here do anything?
No,
And there's nothing on the shelf here?
no.
Where's the blood at in the room?
Everywhere. Literally everywhere.
How?
Apparently, whoever it was that got hit
Violently.
wanted to walk around a little bit. I would actually like to walk up and open up that History of Zorik
Okay,
book.
you're gonna read it?
Yeah, I'll read it.
You instantly get hit in the head,
Oh my gosh!
and the little girl reappears behind you. You take 3 bludgeoning damage.
I turn to the little girl. Now, why in the world are you going around and hitting people? Now, you are gonna need to explain yourself, little one.
She will not respond.
I
gonna-
try to tap her on the top of the head using the book.
Does it look like you're hurt pretty bad?
Yeah, I'm gonna cure
She-
wounds myself.
Screams.
Now, you're gonna have to toughen up and you're gonna have to talk to me. Why are you going around and hitting people?
She won't respond.
I take the book from her hand.
Okay, roll a strength.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay, so you easily pry the book from her hands, and the book crumbles to dust.
I hate this place.
That is very not good for her.
She screams a blood-wrenching scream and fades away.
Well, gets what she deserves, I guess.
What did you do?
I took the book that she hit me in the head with, and then it decided to just lose all of its marbles and crumble to the floor. I'm really beginning to hate this place.
Books begin flying from shelves.
I leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna start making my way
Talish,
out.
why didn't you warn me about this? And I run for the door.
I didn't have time to say anything. You just took her book.
Well, you should know where the stuff is at.
I don't know anything about this place.
So you guys are running?
Yeah, we'll run.
As you guys run out, and right before you close the door, a book comes flying out and lands open, and you find a key in it.
Really?
What's the title of the book?
Really?
Phoenix Legends.
The one we didn't touch.
I'll take the key.
Well, I mean, I guess that worked out.
By Benjamin Merrick.
Do you want to read this book, Kelly?
That name is
I
very
really don't want to
reoccurring.
get smacked in the back of the head again.
I'll watch you back.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna-
I'm just not in a read mood right now.
I'm gonna pick up the book and I'm gonna skim through it. That's the second time that name has come up on a book, and it's on 2 very different books.
So there's nothing really exciting about the book. It just talks about phoenixes specifically. Now that you read the book, you get advantages on phoenix knowledge.
I have advantage on Phoenix. I need to write that down.
You see random notes in the book that were physically written in the book, specifically on Phoenix's powers.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, we got the key, so through this door now, I think, and I believe we have the key to one of the 2 doors at the far end. We'll try them on both.
Okay. The far left one opens. You find yourself in an office. Papers are scattered everywhere. Desk sits in the middle of the room in a bookcase, and a chest sits on the walls. Papers are scattered on the floor everywhere. Closer look at the papers can tell you that they're all about phoenixes.
Can I tell why he was looking at all this Phoenix stuff? Is there anything in what I read that would hint at why he would be looking at it?
No. It was specifically just about random knowledge about phoenixes.
What about his notes specifically?
It was more like circling and highlighting, not actual.
Are most of the books in here, like, are any of them authored by this Benjamin?
There's not any authored by Benjamin.
I'll look around for anything like out of place.
Okay.
I would actually like
Cast
to.
guidance on myself.
Yeah, I'd actually like to look at some of the drawers in the desk.
Okay.
24.
Okay. So looking around, you don't find anything super great. When you open the chest, you find 2 health pots. Other than that, it's full of random junk. In the drawers, you find a key and a note. It says, I saw it on my son's 5th birthday. I saw it in his eyes. Nay, his soul, a phoenix. Our great-grandmother Wanda also said to possess this power. So, the next in line could only be a male. My father hoped it would be me when I was born. I know my son, the heir to my house, would be destined for great things when he was born. Now, if I could only find a way to get this power out of his dormant state. I've been doing a lot of research, and I think, and the rest of it is covered in ink.
What are the odds that I could prestidigitation and unsoil the paper of the ink that is covering the older ink?
You could try.
I'm gonna try.
It doesn't work.
Well, it's another shot.
I honestly have no idea
Is there any tape
what
in
any
this
of
room?
this means.
What's that?
Is there any tape in this room?
Yeah, you can find tape.
I'm gonna take some tape and I'm gonna put it over the ink,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna rip it off and see if that can reveal.
I don't think
That's actually a thing, by the way.
Um,
But it probably won't work because it's probably just gonna take all the ink off, and not what I want.
Is there a like a fireplace in this room?
yes.
Is there like a stack of papers anywhere?
There's just a ton of papers everywhere, honestly. Nothing that was being burnt, it looks like.
Okay.
That's a lie. There is a book in the fireplace that was being burnt.
I grabbed that book.
It is a book about demon summoning.
Oh. Guys, I think I found something that's a little relevant to our current situation. And I will hold the book up.
Alright, before that, I have a black candle, and from what the reason I have it is because I read that they can be used kind of like a crayon.
Okay.
And I want to try and, what's that called? Usually done to gravestones.
Oh, a rubbing?
Yeah, I want to try and get a rubbing to see if I can get the rest of the wording
Okay.
off the letter, since it's
Since
just
you've
covered
been-
in ink.
Trying so hard. I will let you one of your ways work. I don't really care which one.
Well, so the issue that we'd have is if you tried to do a rubbing on the front, it's all just going to be black. Because the ink is just going to blend in with the black.
Is it, black ink? So I can use chalk and say, I have chalk as well.
Yeah.
That would be white, right?
We can
Yeah.
work something.
I used the chalk instead.
Okay.
Makes sense. I was thinking white paper, so black candle, and then I didn't think about the ink coloring.
Yeah.
So the rest of the sentence is, I've been doing a lot of research, and I think I can pull out his dormant powers. That's all it says.
You wouldn't happen to think that he tried to summon a demon to maybe understand on how to get these dormant powers out?
Definitely.
We haven't seen a single thing about summoning a demon.
She found a book.
I found this book here.
Oh, sorry, I was distracted. What's it on?
Demon,
Demon
summoning?
Let me take a look at it. Maybe I know something.
No, I'll hand it over.
Is this a legitimate demon summoning book? Can I tell? Is that possible?
Do a Arcana check.
So that wasn't really an intentional roll. If you noticed, I dropped it.
Looks like a book to you. Doesn't really matter. Junk.
Yes, this was a book for sure. For sure, yes.
It's probably fake. Probably can't even summon a demon.
Probably can't even summon a demon, though. It's
Now,
pretty fake.
I really, really doubt that. I'm pretty certain that he used that book to summon a demon,
Or
and some things went bad.
it was
and
in the fireplace.
he tossed it in the fire to hopefully maybe either burn the evidence or to try to maybe stop what it was that brought a demon here.
Here's definitely what happened. Okay, I got this. He tried to summon a demon with it, and it didn't work, and he was mad and threw it in the fire.
Now it could be possible, but you're forgetting one little teeny tiny detail.
Oh,
There's a real demon.
There is a
upstairs.
demon upstairs.
prove it.
Let's find the stairs. I'm ready to bring
Yeah.
this circle
Lead
of
the
death.
charge. Lead the charge. Let's go.
Now, I don't want to be leading the charge.
I guarantee it's this other door. Here's the key. Lead the charge. Kelly, this is your day. You got this. In the name of Cupid, let's go.
Damn it, when you talk to me like just them beautiful words, I makes my knees go.
Take a bardic inspiration.
All right, I grab the key. I move to the door.
I'll cast guidance on you before you do anything.
How long does bardic inspiration last?
I think it's a minute.
Long time.
Do I still have the one I gave myself?
Okay.
If you haven't used it, I don't know.
So you open the door.
I open the door.
You find yourself in a dimly lit hallway. One set of stairs goes down, the other goes up. A metal door, clearly locked, is at the bottom of the stairs. Upstairs, you see a door slightly creaked open.
Now, I can't really see all that well in the dark places. Is there
right.
any way that you can make this little area a little bit brighter?
Cast
right.
produce flame and hold it in my hand.
You wouldn't want to walk in front of me, would you?
No. The fire's best behind.
I am really thinking that is
If
not
you
a
see,
good
if the fire's
idea.
ahead of you, it'll make it harder for you to see because the bright light will saturate your eyes.
Now, I don't really have a good excuse here, but I'm scared, okay? I need somebody else to go in front of me.
Listen,
I'll
you
just
were
walk ahead.
born for this.
You go up the stairs,
Yeah.
you open the door,
I'm gonna listen at the door first.
you hear giggling.
That is never a good sign.
It's never been a bad sign. Go in.
Well,
Kelly, lead the
you
charge.
have the key.
We couldn't
Oh
possibly.
no, you've
take-
already opened the hallway door. That was the locked door.
Yeah.
I'll crack it a little bit more and peek in.
It is a hallway. There are several doors. There's a suit of armor, and a pale girl is hiding behind the statue giggling. She's in a polka dotted dress.
That is Melina. Hey, Melina. Hey.
Ursock, you don't happen to see anything in that room, do you?
There's another ghost.
Damn it, there always is something in this room. Well, let's go on in and say hi. Hopefully she doesn't have a book.
Hey, Melina. Hey.
Wait, you can see me?
Yep, definitely can. 100%.
As you are speaking to her, loud footsteps can be heard creaking just out of eyesight. So the hallway kind of splits off in an L shape. You hear loud footsteps kind of walking your way. And she says, No, if you can see me, that means she can. You have to hide. Follow me. And she runs through a door.
Can I get an
Alright.
insight check on that?
I would also like to insight that as well.
Okay.
Ooh, nat 20.
You're inciting her?
Yeah, I got 27.
Hey, if it helps, I rolled a 4. That'll give me like a.
What are you
6.
trying to figure out? If she's telling the truth or...
Yeah, if she's like trying to deceive us with anything.
You don't think she was trying to deceive you with anything. I mean, for the most part, a lot of things have been weird in this house, but she seemed legitimately scared, specifically when she heard the loud footsteps.
All right, I'll quickly follow and open the door.
Same.
The door she went through is locked.
Is there a keyhole?
There's not.
Son of a bitch.
I run up to the door.
Okay.
I still have the key in hand.
It's a different key. Or unless you're trying to go
I'm gonna-
back downstairs.
I'm gonna quickly
No.
look where she was hiding. Is there a key on the floor or on the statue anywhere?
There's not.
Do we still hear the footsteps coming?
Yes.
I'll go back down the stairs and close the door.
Is there another room in the hallway?
Oh yeah, how many doors are there?
You see the door that she went through, a door across the way, and then there's a hallway that, like I said, kind of L's off that you can't see.
Is the door across the hall unlocked?
Do you want to go over? Okay.
I go with Ursock.
What were you asking?
I was just gonna check the closest door, see if it's unlocked.
Okay. The closest door is the one that she went through, and the next one you can see is across the hall.
That one.
Okay. So as you guys go over there, you run in. You hear a low, demonic gasp escape its mouth. Heavy footsteps cause the floor to creak under its weight. Two cold blue eyes stare at you with bone-chilling intensity through what looks to be a giant vulture skull. Long, black, grotesque hair creeps out from behind the skull and dangle in front of its hunched-over body. At every gasp of breath it takes, black smoke escapes this creature's mouth from behind the skull. Its bony head sits on top of a skinny, husked body, arms stretched, almost touching the floor, and have skinny, goat-like legs. Scars and still open wounds cover its torso. While inspecting the creature, it inspects you in turn. The creature moves closer to you, its two legs steadily carrying its wicked body with a threatening energy. Its eyes staring more intently into yours as it moves closer.
Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
Is it locked?
It is locked. Son of a bitch.
Do we run or do we fight? Do we run or do we fight?
Where's the closest door other than those two?
So there's a few doors behind her that you could try to run past her to go to, or you could go back downstairs. There's two more, but they're also locked. Sorry, that you could go through, but they're before she reaches you.
Cast Dissonant. Does this look like a demon or a spirit? Like a ghost?
A demon.
I cast Dissonant Whispers on the demon.
Okay.
It needs to make a wisdom save. DC 14, I think. 8 plus 2 plus 4. This should be 14.
18.
Damn. I'm going to ride run. Does it take damage? It does take half damage.
Seeing him cast a spell, I'll cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay.
I cast that and run.
It's moving very slowly.
3 5s. Half of 15, so 7 or 8, whichever you...
Okay.
I draw
psychic
my
damage.
rapier and my shield, and I turn and run with him.
Where
I'll
are you
follow.
running to?
Back down the stairs.
Okay.
Hunter's Mark is a bonus action, so I'll cast Produce Flame as an action, and then follow.
Okay.
Didn't you already have Produce Flame up?
Oh yeah, I
you
could
did.
just
You were
throw it.
lighting it, yeah.
Yep, I'll throw it at him. He'll take 10 damage.
10 fire?
Yep.
Okay. It'll slowly move closer. It seems to move almost at like 10 feet per turn, I'd say. Doesn't move very fast. Do you guys close the door?
Did it seem like my fire did anything to him?
Roll a perception.
9.
It looked like it damaged it a little bit, but not very much. It's not as effective as you thought.
Okay.
What about my psychic damage?
Same deal. Looks like it damaged it, but not as effective.
I'll shut the door behind me if everybody's through.
Yep, I run.
Yeah, that's a demon. That was definitely a demon. That was definitely 100% a demon.
that was-
He summoned a demon.
That was definitely what I had been feeling. We need to somehow find out how to get rid of this abomination.
Killing it was a good step.
Do you still happen to have that book with you about the whole demon summoning thing?
No, I didn't keep it.
Does it sound like he's walking towards the door still that we're...
He's walking, but he doesn't sound like he's moving towards the door, no.
You just tell me that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna peek through and see what he's doing.
Seems to be wandering. Just the halls. He's looking at one of the doors pretty intently for a second.
Is it the one Melina went through?
It is not. It's a different one. And then it continues walking. And it goes just aimlessly walking.
Away from us, or?
If anything, a little closer, but not directly at you.
Looks like he's wandering around.
He goes through one of the doors that you thought were locked. He opens it
He just opened a locked door.
and closes it behind him.
I would.
Move now!
Yep.
Open it, move back, go past the door and farther into the house.
Okay. So you're gonna check some doors?
Yeah, I guess just through the hall until we find another one unlocked.
There's two that are unlocked in this down the hall.
Alright, yeah, what's the first?
You see a very small bedroom with a small window at the end. There's a small desk and dresser. Toys are scattered across the room. Looks to be a boy's room. Random areas of the room seem to be scorched. On a desk there is a key and a kid's drawing of a boy holding a trident with a bird following. Seems to be fighting off some bad guys. Corner of the drawing, the name Ivan is written. The edge of the drawing, there are slight scorched marks.
Okay.
So this is all fine and dandy, and I don't mind really looking around and exploring, but we really need to find a way to be able to put down this demon.
I could turn into a bear again.
Are we certain we're really prepared for fighting a demon?
I mean, it feels like that's what we're here for.
Cupid sent us here for a reason, and fighting off that demon is probably one of them.
What's the second unlocked room that we come to?
It's a trophy room.
Oh.
You find yourself what appears to be a trophy room. Deer, elk, bear, and even dragons has our mountain on the wall. In the corner of the room is a suit of armor with a trident. On the center wall is a fireplace with a painting of a man admiring his trophies.
Anything else you know?
That's all.
I'm gonna investigate the trident and the statue, or the suit of armor, and see if there's anything there.
Do you think there might be another key? Or do you think that demon has the only one?
Unknown.
I've got a feeling that we need to look for anything that's got a phoenix on it. Or that's got this Benjamin name on it.
Roll a perception.
Can I roll one as well?
11.
13.
25.
Okay, you're the only one that kind of notices. The painting and the room are different slightly. The heads are mounted wrong.
The trophies are different than what's in the painting.
So, I guess we rearrange the room then?
Feels right.
Sounds like something a woman would want to do.
Now, hold on here. I have been disrespected by so many people. I have ended up in a freaking kitchen tonight.
No. You see, he meant the best with it. He meant the best. You see what he was saying is that you're just so good at interior design. You just have
Now, see, that's
this
a bald-faced lie
this
because
eye for
I have
beauty.
never,
Eye for beauty.
never
You have an
done
eye for
anything
beauty.
like that in my entire life.
But you would be a prodigy of a new age.
Now, when I meet my husband, I will most definitely sit down and rearrange things. But right now is not the time to be thinking about that.
And I'm sure your husband is just going to love everything about you.
Well, I know he will because I'm going to give him my whole heart. But right now, let's just focus on, you know what? I'm not even going to be touching those things. I'm just going to direct you.
Okay, direct away.
Sounds about right.
And I'm going to just move them where they need to go, regardless of her direction.
Perfect. As you do, the dragon's mouth opens up and a key falls down.
Another key.
How much do you want to bet it's probably the key to the room that the demon went in?
Let's go see.
I'm going to check all the doors on the way back. Make sure.
It's labeled Greta, the key, by the way.
Greta. Would Melina go into Greta's room? That's not the door the demon went in.
Who was Greta?
Oh, yes. Greta cried a lot and was dramatic.
Don't you dare say a word. I've had enough of people's bullshit tonight.
What would we have possibly said? I mean...
Let's just continue on. So maybe it's not the room that the demon went in, but it is a different room?
I don't know, but we'll check all of them on the way back to the demon room.
So as you're checking doors, the demon pops back up.
Damn it, why did he have to do that?
It begins walking towards you.
They went that way.
Continues walking towards you.
Dissonant whispers.
But you find the room that the key unlocks.
Oh, perfect. Never mind. Into the room.
I run into the room.
Okay. You enter a small room with a bed, dresser, and desk. Half-eaten food sits on the desk. On the east wall, there's a small skeleton resting on the desk with the food. As you enter, green mist fills the room.
I hold my breath.
Okay. Everyone can roll a constitution except for me.
Oh, great. I'm breathing too hard to be able to hold my breath.
Con save or just modifier?
Con save.
17.
So is it
pass?
against poison?
Yes.
Aha, I get advantage. 16.
You can roll a constitution to see how long you can hold your breath. It was a 5. Okay.
Well, 6 total.
Say like 2 rounds or so. What would you guys like to do? There's gas, feeling poison, feeling the room.
If we're gonna have to fight the demon, this is not gonna be a good place to fight it.
Is there a window?
Not that you can see. It's getting harder to see because of this green mist
Can I tell where the mist is coming from?
everywhere, oozing from the walls.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself and try to look while I still can if there's anything out of place.
Okay, yeah, sure.
25.
Looking around, you see you can like find the food and stuff. You notice it's poisoned, by the way. And going through the room next to the bed, you see a traumatized looking girl who keeps on whispering, "The key, the key, the key."
Where's the key?
She'll point her hand shakingly under the bed.
So I have dark vision. I'm gonna look under there. Is there anything under there?
There is a key under there.
God, I don't really want to reach under there. Though.
So I want to stand ready at the closed door. If this thing comes through this door, I want to be ready to attack it.
I don't have a lot of time. I'm going to reach under the bed and grab the key.
You grab it and you have it in your hand.
I look at the girl and I hold out the key.
She keeps on just whispering, the key, the key, the key.
And I'll hold my breath now.
Okay. All of you take another round of poison damage. Roll a constitution is what I meant.
Okay. It's 22.
You pass.
Oh man, that's 12.
You still pass. So you have the key?
Yeah, I have a key.
Can I hear the demon walking outside?
Roll a perception.
10.
You hear it's breathing right next to the door.
I'm gonna hold my finger up to my lips, gesturing to be quiet.
As you guys wait, Constitution saving throws again. You have to beat a 14 this go around.
Even though he said that he held his breath, started holding his breath?
Oh, he started holding his breath. Yeah, so don't worry about it.
When he goes up to the door and he gives me this, I will also start holding my breath.
Okay.
But for that save, it is a natural 20.
Okay, perfect. So you guys are safe. So you keep waiting and waiting, and eventually you can hear its heavy footsteps starting to move away. You will take another round of Constitution saving throws.
You're holding your breath. And so is he.
Oh, no.
It'll be me
It'll be
this
only
time.
you.
I'm so good. 6.
Okay. You take 2 points of poison.
He's just whittling us down little bit by little bit.
Trying. Oh, and you did find a note, by the way, by the food. And it says, me and Caroline have been very worried. We haven't seen Ivan since he went into the cellar a week ago. Mom has been acting weird too after she went into the cellar. She hasn't said a word about him, and she's just been staring blankly into space. Even her cooking doesn't. And then it ends.
Oh no, it ends in like the writing like trails off.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna gesture and I'm gonna leave the room.
Yep.
And I'm dashing towards the stairs to go back down to where the cellar is.
Okay.
I follow him.
Follow.
The door is locked.
Yeah, I have a key. Easy for chance to this one.
No.
Dang it.
What about the one I
Back
found?
up.
Oh, no, you grabbed it.
I grabbed it. Go back up and try the doors that were locked that maybe the one Melina went into.
You open up a bedroom. A shadowy figure stands in the middle, erratically moving in place. It keeps asking, "What is my name?"
Okay, sorry. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
What clothes is she wearing? Is it a polka dot dress?
No.
Is she tall?
No, she's not.
I can only assume that her name has to be Greta.
Okay. Do you want to say that?
That's the only name that makes sense to me because
Okay.
Donica reads and would most likely be the figure that was in the library. Caroline is probably in the kitchen. Verka would be tall because she's an adult woman. Melina has the polka dots, so it has to be Greta.
As you say the name, she stops moving erratically, and you hear banging on the door,
Behind us.
and you hear the demon. Greta panics. You have to get out of here.
How?
I'll keep her at bay. There's a secret door behind my bed.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Run.
Move bed, secret door.
As you enter the secret door and you go through it, you hear her scream in pain as the door busts open. As you enter a large office, paper scattered everywhere, there's a small pedestal that can be found with 2 wings imprinted on it, and there's a key that is burning in blue flames. There's also another key on the desk.
Okay. I'll grab the key on the desk and then try to grab the key surrounded by blue flame.
Okay, take 1d6 fire damage.
Is there a door in this room?
Yes,
Where at?
it's to the north of the room. If you were to guess, it leads back into the hall.
Did I get the key at least?
No, that fire one?
Yeah.
No, you can even touch it.
Is there a small hole on the key anywhere?
Teeny hole, yeah.
I take the very tip of my rapier and stab it through it,
Okay.
and then try to hold it up.
Okay. It looks as like it's working. And then it melts your rapier
Damn it!
So
and
I'm
falls
gonna
back onto the pedestal.
try a much faster approach. Is it possible to just whack it off?
Okay.
So I'm gonna take out my rapier and try and just fling the key off the bed with not slowly, just quick movement.
Okay, you fling the key off, and it starts burning a hole into the floor.
Now I'm gonna loop.
Is there a fireplace here?
There is a fireplace.
Are there tongs?
Yes.
I grab them and try to grab the key with them.
Okay. It begins to melt the tongs as well.
I rush over back to the pedestal and put the key back on the pedestal.
There's an M on the key that you picked up.
On the desk? Are there any doors in this place?
I'm gonna
The one that leads back into the hall.
take my water flask and pour some of it on the key, see if I can put it out.
Okay. It doesn't even get to touch those keys. It evaporates before it can.
Are there any books or anything in this? Well, I'll check the desk again.
Yeah, there's some books. There's nothing actually too interesting in this office. It looks like it isn't quite as well used as the small one downstairs.
So I'm gonna take the key with the M on it and try to go to the room that Melina went into.
Okay. So the door opens perfectly fine to get through.
Is Melina in here?
You go into Melina's room, you said?
Oh yeah, sorry, yes.
Okay. A beautiful, tidy room. The bed has true dashes next to it, one with a doll and the other with a wet teddy bear on it. Once you enter the room, the door closes behind you and you are unable to breathe.
So did we all follow him?
That's the question.
I
Did you
would have
follow?
followed him.
I would have followed too.
You guys are all trapped in this room, unable to breathe.
Okay.
You hear a girl giggling. Come find me.
How many places are there that could feasibly is under the bed?
She's not there.
Is there
there
a toy
claws?
box?
There is a toy box.
I rush over to the toy box and open it up.
Okay, she's not there.
Closet.
There's a
Okay.
closet.
I'll open the closet.
No one's in there. There's a small chest.
I'll open it.
As soon as you open the chest, air fills the room again.
That.
Inside, you find a girl with a pillow over her head. There's a note that reads, Daddy has been acting weird as late. Instead of the office, he's been spending a lot of time in the cellar and won't let anybody in. But he let Ivan go with him today. It's just not fair. Mommy is the only one that will play hide and seek with me now. And then there is a red glove with a pair of wings on it.
I grab that. I walk back into the office and grab the key with that gloved hand.
Perfect. You are able to.
I think this one's to the cellar.
We need to go down to the
There's
cellar
one
now.
more door that you haven't opened up here that you are incapable of opening.
Okay. I'd give that a shot.
And it opens.
I'm giving it a shot. If it'll open for me, yeah.
If he's near you, it'll open.
All right.
Completion.
Looking around, you'll find yourself in a master bedroom. The place is completely ravaged. In the center of a room is a skeleton with a dried, bloody knife laying by it. A desk lies in the corner of the room, with torn, crumbled up notes lie everywhere around it. Yeah.
I'll check out the notes.
Okay. You find only one that is interesting that says, Verka stepped in the circle trying to ruin my research and free Ivan. She got knocked out, but that should be fine. I chained her to the bed so she can interfere again.
There you go.
I'm so close to summoning that demon too. Oh well, maybe I'll try a different experiment in the morning. Verka just doesn't understand my work. It may sound harsh, but everything I do is for my son. He will be the most powerful Phoenix Knight our family has ever seen. Well, I better go off to bed and hope my wife doesn't hate me too much in the morning. You notice the chains are broken.
Oh my word. We need to be getting downstairs right now.
That demon walking around, did it have chains on it?
It did. I don't think I mentioned that though.
It had scars and stuff on its body. The demon is the mother.
Yeah.
We need to be getting downstairs right now.
And there is a key, I'm sorry.
This
on
looks
the
like
desk.
it's it. So the mother was possessed by the demon and then murdered all of her children. Or the mother became a demon.
After she murdered all the children. I don't really know exactly what is going on here, but we need to be getting down into that cellar.
Yes,
When you pick up
find
the key-
answers in the cellar.
You hear the scream, what sounds like the demon.
Whatever it's doing to that poor soul in there, we just need to let it be and go.
The demon itself is screaming.
Well, that's a good sign. Let's run.
I think it's angry.
Yep.
Running is good, though, but I bet it's in our way.
As you leave the door, you see it sprinting from across the hallway towards you.
Is it in our way?
It is not in your way currently.
I
I hold the key, the fiery key out in front of me.
It does not seem to care. It continues sprinting.
sprinting towards the cell. I'm sprinting towards the cellar.
Yep.
Yep. Let's go.
And I'm going to shut the door at the top of the stairs behind me if possible.
As you guys are going downstairs, you hear it burst the door open. You are able to unlock the cellar door.
Yeah, if we can open that door, get inside, and shut it before the demon gets to us, that's the plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Did I say that the door was metal, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Metal, and it was obviously locked. So
Yeah. So you easily unlock it now, and you go through. As you do lock it back up or close the door, you hear the pounding of the demon on the other side, and it does not look like the door will hold that much longer.
All right, what do we got in the room to work with? What are we looking at?
You are looking at a cellar. A bunch of beer barrels lie everywhere in the room.
I'm gonna turn into a brown bear and brace the door.
Okay. Gives you time.
All right.
And I will also. What is the floor made out of here? Is it just dirt?
It is stone.
Okay. I take the key across the room away from the door.
Okay.
And then I'll just set the key down over in one of the corners by itself.
As you get across the room, you notice that one of the walls is caved in and leads to a cave.
I think I found something over here.
I'll go over and, upon seeing a cave, I'll say, "There's a cave!"
So if you guys go through, it's a small cave. At the end of the cave, there's a pentagram on the floor glowing bright red. Above is a brown-haired boy suspended in the air, shackled to the wall. He's knocked out cold. Looks like the boy in the missing posters.
We need to save that poor boy.
Is there anything, like a key to unlock the shackles? Or are the shackles just openable?
Good question. You haven't tried?
First off,
So, well,
you
okay,
mentioned
so
beer.
the pentagram.
Is there any beer barrels filled with beer?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a barrel of beer and I'm gonna dump it all over the pentagram.
Okay. It burns the beer, still keeping the shape of the pentagram.
Is the pentagram, like, chiseled into the stone?
Kind of.
Can I take my gloved hand and rub the pentagram?
You can, but it won't do anything. It's a good try, though.
Is there anything else in the room?
There's not. Just the boy shackled to the wall. The chains do look rusted. You do think you could probably break it.
All right, I will rush over and see if I can break the shackles.
Are you grabbing onto the chain?
Yep.
Okay. As soon as you touch the chain, you go into a vision.
Damn it.
You are now chained to the wall. Every part of your body is aching. Everything is blurry, but you can make out a person in front of you. The sounds of the chains are dragging on the floor. They unchain you and carry you out the cellar and head outside. Your vision starts getting back to you, and you see your mother holding you. You finally feel safe after months of torture. As she takes you to the courtyard, things start to fill off. Your vision clears up, and you see your mom's eyes looking almost inhuman. You begin to panic. You look around where she's taking you, and you see a freshly dug hole. "Mom," your body says. As she gets to the hole, she uncarelessly drops you in. "Mom," you shout. You try to move out, but the pain is too great. Your mom grabs a shovel and begins to bury you under the earth. "Mom, what are you doing? Please stop. I need help, please." Dirt is thrown into your mouth as you try to spit it out, but every time you almost get out, more falls into place. Eventually, you're completely buried and completely in dark. Why? Why is this happening? Is what is going through your head. You hear the patting of the shovel from above, as if you can tell she is done. You try to grasp for breath, but can't, and then you feel yourself beginning to fade. You find yourself back in the cellar.
Oh my gosh. Can I shake my head, and can I break these chains?
Yes.
Okay.
They break easily. You don't even have to make it.
I try to get this child off the wall.
You managed to get him off.
I'm pretty sure this is the boy that we are looking for. We need to get out of here now.
Yeah, there's only a demon in the way.
Yep, I'm still bracing the door.
Is in the vision, did she leave the cellar in a different direction than the iron door?
Roll a perception.
21.
She did not.
Okay. I don't know if there was a cellar door or anything. This poor dear, we're gonna have we're gonna have to try to get past this
Roll an
mother.
Arcana check. All of you can.
Ah,
Yeah, 6.
3.
14.
Oh, wait, no, hold on.
6, 3, 14.
Hold on, wait. It's 9. I forgot I do add 9.
You're the only one that thinks that if you can get the demon back in the circle, you could possibly send it back.
I have to make this decision on my own because I cannot talk.
Opens door. What are you doing?
All right. Would I even know that there's a circle back there?
Oh, did you not?
No,
I've
he
been
did,
bracing
he did
the
not
door.
come back.
Oh, okay. Then no, you would not.
So we run back, and
Yeah, we're gonna have to run back, and
we've got the boy. There's no way out. There's just this stupid pentagram.
yeah, we're gonna have to try to fight this demon off, and this is not gonna be good for us at all. If maybe if one of us can distract the demon, I can run outside with the child.
Selfish.
I'm gonna kind of grunt and move my head for like gesture where you guys off to the side of the door to stand there,
We'll stand off to the side of the door.
Okay.
and I will let go of the door, and then as soon as it comes through, I'm gonna grapple it and try to drag it.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a strength as it bursts through the door.
15.
You pass. You take 2 damage of necrotic as you're holding it.
And I'm gonna start dragging it away from the door further where the cave entrance is.
Okay.
I'm gonna help.
Okay.
So as they start dragging the demon away from the door, I'm going to rush out.
Okay.
I'm gonna help and give Bardic inspiration.
Can easily make it out, by the way.
Okay.
So you're still dragging it?
Yeah, and I'm helping him.
I'm just trying to drag him as far away as I can from that door.
Okay. Roll a strength.
21.
You pass. You take 3 points of necrotic. As you continue dragging, you do catch sight of the pentagram, barely. You see the red glow through the cave.
Do I have to roll Arcana again?
Yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana again.
That's a 10.
Okay. It's probably something magical, I guess. Is all you could come up with on that. So if you're gonna continue dragging it, go ahead and roll a contest. I think I failed this one.
Are you still helping?
Yeah.
I rolled a 3 and then a 2.
Wow, and I thought I failed.
So, 7.
Okay. It will break free and do you 3 more necrotic. What do you wish to do?
Is it like, is it gonna like stay and fight me, or is it chasing Kelly?
It's not chasing. It's gonna stay and fight.
Okay. I want to try and grapple it again.
Okay.
Oh, 10.
I got one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you managed to grapple it. Are you dragging it still? Trying to drag it away from the door, or are you just... What's your goals?
I'm probably gonna grapple it and gesture to you to run.
I'll be prepared to shut the door. Follow me. And I'll run to the door and be prepared to close it behind
Okay.
Ursock.
Okay.
I don't know what rules.
So, this guy's turn. Okay.
Another strength.
Yep.
12.
Okay. Breaks free, and he does 5 necrotic damage to you.
Getting low on the health there, aren't you?
21.
Oh, damn.
Good thing bears have so much health.
They do.
He won't do anything this turn. Your turn.
So I'm gonna move around to get between the door and him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna push. Try to get on my back legs and push him away from me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a strength again.
7.
All right. He does not seem phased.
And I guess I'll just run.
Okay. He will get an attack of opportunity on you.
My AC's 11, so it's probably gonna hit.
Okay.
It's okay.
I did
you're
a
in bear
13.
form.
So he does 11 slashing
Damn.
and 2 necrotic.
Bear's looking pretty hurt now.
But can he make it to me?
He can make it to you in time.
So I'll slam the door shut behind him.
Okay.
And is it lockable?
Yeah.
I'll relock it.
Okay. And then you guys are running outside?
Yeah, that's the plan now.
Okay. You guys run outside with the child.
Yeah,
The fresh air again.
I'm not stopping. I flat just run.
There's still fog in the...
I'll have to wait outside. I'm not gonna be running in the fog by myself.
But you guys make it to the outside. Fresh air. Everything seems deathly quiet.
Does it sound like the demon is following us outside the house?
Not that you know of.
Did you manage to be able to fight off the demon a little bit?
I think so. Shoved him back or something.
You just notice a very hurt-looking bear.
Well, darling, let's go ahead and let's head back to town now. Let's take this poor boy back home.
Yeah, but what direction is town?
You can only go where you remember last that you came out. So,
Yeah, I guess try and follow what we took to get here.
Let's go.
so as you're traveling through the mist, you see lines of pumpkins almost guiding you.
Oh yes, pumpkin, hail the pumpkin god.
I don't even care at this point. I'm just running.
And you break through the fog and make it to the other side.
We did it. We didn't die. That house was terrible.
That house was indeed
So many
terrible.
bad things happened at that house.
I'll
my
drop my
God.
bear form.
You're not even hurt, are you?
No.
Outside of bear form.
No.
How does bear pain feel?
It's not bad. It just makes you more angry.
Well, let's get this poor darling back to his family, and then
Hold on. How injured does the kid look?
He doesn't look very hurt. He just looks unconscious.
Okay, yes. You head to his parents, and I'm gonna stop and let that little girl know he's alive.
Kellie doesn't know where he lives.
Yes, it's
So-
on this poster. Here you go.
I will go ahead, and as we're walking around, I will dump some points of healing into this kid.
I'll go with Kellie in case she gets out of hand and talks us out of getting 1,000 gold.
I'm sure that Cupid will guide her to the right house at the very least.
So as you're approaching the town, you notice it's quieter, deathly quiet almost, for a busy town that it was. And it's still night, but you'd figure it would still have something. And as you walk into town, you notice everyone is murdered. And there before you in the middle of town is the demon, and he runs off.
How
I-
did he get past
I look at the boy. Is the boy alive?
Yeah.
How? What
the hell?
is going on?
That's not a problem I can deal with right now.
But that is the end. The demon runs off out of town and into the distance.
Everyone in the town is dead?
Everyone in the town is dead.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Well, we thank you for everyone listening. We apologize for these episodes being a little bit longer, but this was a blast and it is Spooktober. So I hope everybody has had a wonderful Halloween, and we will catch you next time. And remember to stay tasty.
Well, there's a lot of free stuff lying around.
We saved the boy.
Oh my god!
The TastyDoom podcast is an unofficial fan content permitted under the fan content policy, not approved or endorsed by Wizards. Portion of the material used is property of Wizards of the Coast, Wizards of the Coast, LLC. Music is by Epidemic Sound. If you have questions, concerns, advice, or ideas that you'd like to tell us about, then feel free to email us at tastydoom.podcast@outlook.com. If you've liked our content, then feel free to join us on Twitter at tasty_doom. And remember to stay tasty.